got a chance to see episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again. Let's talk about it right now. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for spending time with me as we rant about movies, comic books, and television shows, as well as the occasional board game. I'm your host, Frank Zenka. I'm an award-winning screenwriter, novelist, and comic book writer, as well as a filmmaker. And yeah, doing a budget right now, getting back on set in a couple of weeks, going into pre-production coming up. And yeah, if you'd like to read anything that I've written, remember you can go to Amazon.com and just type in my name, Frank Zenka. You'll see my 4-novel series, Destiny Aurora, that is also on Audible. The first book is on Audible. All these are also on Kindle as well. If you order them, through me, then of course I can sign them if you want the hardcovers. Or we do have the other ones in paperback. But yeah, we also have the hardcover of my fantasy novel, Tales of Ravenor, the Iron Witch. And I'm working on a new book right now, and I'm working on a new comic as well that's going to be hitting Kickstarter. It's called Fairy Tales of Terror. It's anyway, lots of fun. Remember, I'm getting a little tongue-tied. Remember too to share this video out there and give me a like and subscribe if you can. So let's talk about Daredevil Born Again. So I went to the movies tonight as well. It's being Thursday night. And that is the opening night of Snow White. Although you could not tell because it was empty. It was empty. I have been going to the movies on Thursday nights for opening night because I'd like to get my reviews out, at least of one film, before the weekend hits. And so this is the slowest Thursday night I have ever seen in my life. And I've been going to that theater now probably for a year and a half. And it literally, the parking lot was dead. I mean, I parked all the way in the front. That's how empty the theater was. So that does not bode well for Snow White. I don't think Snow White is going to be doing well in the least. But I guess we'll find out in the near future. Everybody says it's trash for the most part. So, all right, so let's talk about episode 4 of Sic Semper Systema, which is obviously Latin of some degree. I don't know what that means off the top of my head. But of course, Semper Fi is the name for, or the badge of honor type of thing for the Marines. And so I think that the reference to that is, of course, the Frank Castle character who does appear in this. I was happy to see him back, but I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed with the fact that we have gone now 2 episodes without seeing Matt Murdock in the costume at all. I mean, not at all. And I got to say, like I just say in my last episode, that the Superman and Lois TV show that was a mandate that Superman had to have at least one action scene in every episode. And the Superman and Lois episodes actually have a smaller runtime. If you take out commercials, where it's more like 42 minutes, this is more like 50 minutes, and we don't see Daredevil at all. So this is 2 in a row. Not that they're written badly, but I'm not watching Daredevil to see a law show. You know, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to watch The Good Fight or The Good Wife or whatever else. I'm not going to see Daredevil to watch a law show. That's not why I watch this show. The performances tend to be good. I'd like to say that the look and feel of the show is still good. The characterizations are good. It's all good, but it's at this point in time, it's not a superhero show. It's just a straight drama. And I'd like it to lean a little bit more into a superhero show. We really only got one good fight scene in the very first episode, and now we're going into episode 5. So we're gonna have to pump this up a little bit to get this back on track. And I have heard that it is going to get that way, but I haven't seen it yet. So this is the ramification of the death of White Tiger, which we never even see. We never even seen White Tiger fight. The only time we saw him was like in the newsreels. So it's like we have a superhero show where all the action is taken off screen. But anyway, this is the end here with the fact that his family is reeling from it. We got to see his niece, I believe. I thought that she did a really good job with her interaction with Matt. And then, of course, we have the Kingpin having his problems with Vanessa and going through marriage counseling. And we get to see how they cover for one another. And she's even asked if, she feels unsafe. And, of course, she says no. Kingpin would really never hurt her, even in the comics. It was, he'd punch the wall rather than punch her. So we do get probably the best scene in the entire episode is John Bernthal and Cox. I'd say they do a really, really good job together. Charlie Cox and him, I think that they have a good chemistry together. I think after all this time of them working together, they know how to play off one another. And character-wise, Frank comes at him, not physically. He does come at him physically, but more emotionally. He knows exactly what buttons to hit with him, and he does a good job of hitting them. Where he immediately brings up Foggy. And that's the hot button because Matt has not really come to terms with that death yet. He hasn't really addressed it. So it's kind of in the back of his head, it's itching at him. But I think the scene with the little girl is pushing him back into the costume, which I hope he does. Do we need just to have the costume on a hanger every scene? Getting a little closer. I don't know. We don't even get to see any of really the love stuff at all between him and Heather Glenn. So for the most part, this was a filler episode. I understand that they want to push him into the costume so that it feels earned, and we got to see him playing with the horn, and then there was a whole bunch of the helmet / masks sitting on I don't know how big his apartment is, but in like the secret room, and yeah. So overall, it was a decent episode, but it was more of a drama than it was a superhero show. And I know that he and Punisher do team up because there's behind the scenes pictures of that. So we only have 4 episodes left, right? We have 8 episodes, and now we just finished 4. So we have 4 left, and let's get the adrenaline pumping here, guys. Let's do it. I think we're all ready for it. We've seen enough courtroom drama now. So let's get into the superhero stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree or disagree? Or, is this the steady type of thing that you want to see rather than seeing him in the costume? So, anyway, give me a like. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Definitely post your comments. I'd like to know what you guys are thinking of this show so far and how it compares to the Netflix series. I think it does have the same look and feel as the Netflix series. So, a little bit of prompts to them for that. All right. Have a great week, everybody. Remember to go to Amazon.com and type in my name and check out some of the stuff I've written. And I will see you guys on the next episode. You guys have an awesome week. All right, bye-bye.